Alrighty, hello Internet, Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome back to Elden Rings. Now, before we start, I want to clarify did a recording, and before this one, it got messed up. So we're a little bit ahead of what we were. I didn't realize that after I was done that that's a black image there. So, my bad. You also know you see the first video of my new little setup here. Pretty cool. I got rid of the second monitor, so it's literally just the camera now, my little tripod, and the halo light. I played for like about an hour last night, and I was like, that should be about good. And I went to check the recording, and it was just a black image. Got the voice, got the game, just nothing else. I was like, son of a... So I was like, well, there goes an hour of recording, but that's unfortunately what happens, you know. That was a nice having two monitors. Was like stuff like that couldn't happen, and going back to one monitor, I can't watch stuff like that. So if anything messes up, I'm not gonna notice it till it's too late. But yeah, we actually got a tripod now, which is pretty cool. I actually kind of feel professional now. The camera, oddly enough, doesn't have the little screwing thing on the bottom anywhere to put it onto a tripod. Most cameras I've seen are able to mount them to a tripod somewhere, but this one you can't. But one thing I saw you could do on a video of the product. So I went on Amazon, and I was like, let me just see if I missed something somewhere. I didn't see anything, but, you know, I'm dumb. So I was like, let me, went on there, looked at the video, and they showed, somebody would use the product, and they had the camera mounted onto the halo light. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I went to see if it'll work on mine, and I went and found my tripod and put everything down and put the camera in there, and here we are. Had to move the mic a little bit too. Actually, it's kind of better. The recording I did, the mic was like all up right in here in front of my face. It wasn't horrible, but you could see it clear as day. So... But yeah, I just stayed around here last night. I just went in circles and leveled up. Nothing insane. Got my strength up a bit. Had some fun and oddities. You know, nothing crazy. You guys didn't miss anything. And I'll beep your horn. Yeah, beep. Beep, beep. Oh shit. Ah, he saw me. Run away. Because I cannot fight him right now. I am not strong enough. Still coming? Okay, good. I think he's gone. Yeah, he left me alone. Okay, cool. So like, I am nowhere near ready to deal with him. But one plus side with not having um, anything to look at is that like I can just get into doing a recording. I can just come in here, just sit here and play, and just have fun with something, and not worry about um, what I'm doing and what's going on with time, and just get into it and just talk to myself like a crazy person. It's like you're doing your recording. You're just talking to yourself, which I already do in real life anyways. It is odd though. I mean, from the other side, like obviously you guys see the finished product. I don't care who you're watching. It's all the same thing. But from the other side, you know, really, uh, looking in, it's like obviously I'm just sitting in my room. You know, there's no one else here except for me. I'm just playing a game on my computer screen. And I'm talking into my microphone and camera, and it's like I'm talking to you guys. Now, obviously not directly. Well, I mean it's directly, but not, you know, because I'm not actually talking to you guys. So I know, I see some YouTubers like make those kind of comments in their video while they're recording. Yeah, they're like, well, not really talking to you, but you know, it's a weird thing. It's probably the biggest thing I think about being a content creator. Yeah, I think that's part of the weirdest thing is you have to be good with having a conversation with yourself. And like, I think most of us talk to ourselves, but it's like, it's no more than like, oh, should I go to the store and get bread today or tomorrow? Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, that's just most people. I mean, I would assume they don't really know, but, you know, it's like, I don't think a lot of people talk to themselves. And I think the ones that do are like, well, you have something, you know. I don't know. I I I, I mean, there's nothing wrong, obviously, with talking to yourself. It's a very normal thing. No, too early. Oh boy. Actually, I read online years ago that people who actually talk to themselves are actually fairly smart because it's like they have so much going on in their heads, it has to come out somewhere, basically. You know, and it's kind of funny when you think about it. Stop. Yep. Frozen, alright. Frozen raisins.
Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
I'm gonna shut this guy up and power left into him. There's one of these bushes over here.
Why won't you? What'd you go and do that for?
You may do it again.
Ooh. Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right, my knees start...
Cave on the shore. Okay, so I thought I meant this one over here. He meant the one where I found him the first time on the shore. Okay. So I found that sewing needle thing. I never saw him again after that. I don't know where he went. Coward? Whoa. Game like stopped for a second there. So I was like, what's going on? He was like, yeah, no thanks. I'll see you later. And he's just wandering away. Alright. But yeah, I mean, I like doing this. I like being a YouTuber. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to make good content and hopefully one day, you know, maybe I can be up there with the rest of them. That'll be a long time. This is better, but it's low as dang molasses. I might get used to using it. It's definitely better than the axe, I think. Yeah. I'm looking used to getting one of these, hopefully. Like that, did you? We can do Mortal Kombat. It's all good. Don't matter to me. Yeah, we'll try to get used to using this. Why not? But yeah, I mean, it's all being a YouTuber is in my eyes. You're just talking to yourself into a camera. Try and be interesting. Hope people listen. Hope. Yep. He's down. On the ground. But yeah, I got a little discouraged last night. I mean, when I made that recording, it didn't work out, and I was just kind of like, eh. I mean, it happens. When you make a video, you know, when you're taking time out of your day, you're you know, making a point to do something, and it just turns around and doesn't work right, and you know, okay, you know, it comes with the territory of like doing this, you know. I guess you gotta be used to failure, I guess, to some point. You know, gotta be used to things going bad and hoping for the best. And I think that's just a good rule to live in life. Look at that like copper sky is pretty neat. Anything you're saying, oh, copper's brown. Copper is actually like a green actually in nature. Yeah. If I saw skies like this, I'd be like, something is horribly wrong. I mean, I guess like a storm could do this kind of cloudage, but it's kind of cloudage, buddy. I mean, a really nasty storm with some real like good elements behind it could probably make a cloud like this, but I don't know. Obviously, in a world like this, you know, things are already messed up. People can never die. Well, some people can apparently, just not everybody. But that was the whole thing, I think. That people that were like dying are now undying. Something weird like that. Forever I saw that, they tried to explain, like, why people come back in these worlds. Which is due to something with the Elden Ring and everything going on that, like, people are undying, probably excluding, you know, bosses and stuff like that. You know, for some reason they possess a piece of the Elden Ring. You know, who knows? I mean, it's early, by the way. It's oh, what is it? Almost 2 in the morning. That was laying to sleep, and I got up, rolled over, went back to bed. Also I heard. I was like, what was that? And I was like, yeah, whatever. And I looked at my dog, and he's kind of staring at me, and he went back to sleep. And I was like, well, I don't think it was him. And just laying there again, just sleeping. Looked down, he's like staring right at me. My dog was just like, hi. I'm like, what do you want? And I kind of ignored it at first, just being weird. And then I heard again. I was like, you gotta go outside, don't you? He's like, you all excited. It's like, all right. He's not very good at making noises when he wants things. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's kind of annoying because like sometimes he wants things like it's like because he wants it, and it's like, really, like we're not doing this. Like sometimes I'll be on the computer for a while. I'll be working and I'll be making videos for a while. And he'll just be whining and just like, pay attention. I'm like, I'm working. Like that's when it's kind of like, you know, annoying because it's just like he wants it how he wants it. Yep, there's a rock there. These white wolves are usually a little more aggressive and. I swear to God, they know sometimes, like, they can sense when you're strong, when you have a higher level. Like, I swear characters know. And they just kind of like, no thank you, and just kind of like walk away from you. I don't use magic. So it had to happen in my old file where, like, some enemies would just kind of just wander, would come up to me and be like, I'm good. No, I'm gonna go this way now. And at first I thought it was just a game being weird, but it happened again and again and again, and I was like, they're afraid of me. Like, they know I'm gonna put them in the ground. Like, literally put them in the ground. And that's when I figured that out, and I was like, that's neat. It's interesting that these creatures, these you know, people, quote unquote, they know when they're in over their heads. Just place here. I did find out yesterday, I'm sure it's just common knowledge, but if you're on your little horse thing torrent, and if you hit the crouch button, you'll instantly get off of them. I forgot what I was trying to do. I was trying to do something. But I'm over here. And I was trying to lock on, that's what it was. And I accidentally hit the crouch button. I got off and I kept doing it. And I was like, but yeah, I didn't know that personally. So yeah, if you're on your little horse thing, little horse, moose, yak, whatever thing, and you hit the crouch button, just boop, you get right off of it. Not the biggest thing, but still, it was like, I didn't know that. So instead of having to go back, in case you're like middle of a battle or whatever it is, you don't have to go and circle through your items and go find, you know, where Torrent's ring is and then use it. You can just hit the crouch button. Problem solved. There's been a few things like that where, like, things that I have found that I assumed was like common knowledge, and then people were like, "Oh, did you know?" Why? Nice. Be like the top 5 things you didn't know about da 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 da. Number 1, did you know that you can, yeah, like stuff like that. Like, I got a little too into that, but it was like things I found out that I thought were like basic common knowledge, or actually things that most people didn't know about. And it's funny, like I'm sure this happened to a lot of people where they found things and they're like, oh, I'm sure someone else knows about this, because to you it makes sense. But it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Yeah, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Alright, level up. Don't really need that. So last time I played, I got like all these up. Except for Faith in Our Kingdom, use magic. And then I realized that like I don't really use mind a lot. That's for the FP meter, which I relied on probably too much. And it did really like help me to beat some bosses. But I don't know. Alright, what am I at now? So a bit to go. I'm at 40, 56.1. I remember like years ago when I first started doing YouTube on my old original channel, sorry, I thought it was a burp and I went to the microphone. I made a video for Grand Theft Auto Vice City. It was a glitch I found where you could stick a helicopter in the Sunnyside Auto garage, and what would happen is when the helicopter would come back out, it would have wheels on it. It also would be repaired because the game thought it was a car. And I remember I made a video of that using my old archaic system of putting a camera in front of the monitor and hoping for the best. And I made that, and some guy come along, oh, I already knew about that. I just haven't done it yet. At the time, I was kind of like, yeah, sure, buddy. But, I mean, yeah, I kind of still think that, but it's like, it's like I was saying, I mean, things you do, it's like, you know, did you think it's common knowledge? Sometimes it might not be. Sometimes it's things that everybody knows, you know. And that's why I like playing the way I play, because I tend to play wrong. Just that I play the way that it fits me. And usually what happens is I tend to either break the game or I end up finding things, you know, another way to do things because I've been, oops, wrong button. I've been doing it the way not really meant to. So, you know, like, I probably said this before, but, you know, play the way you want to play. Don't play the way that people tell you to. Don't be like, oh, you have to do it this way, and you have to do it that way. You know, that's just bump. I mean, there are certain games where you do have to play it a very certain way, or you will repeatedly die, or you will lose. But if you can find a way to play that game that's, you know, a way that works for you and it's comfortable for you and you're having fun and you're winning, go for it. You know, personally, I don't like people come along and say, "Oh, you're doing it wrong," or "You're not playing this right." It's like, what does it matter to you? All right, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. Things are getting done. You know, it's like I'm playing in a way that's not normal, so I'm gonna have a different experience than you are. I'm gonna see things that you didn't see, and have either a harder time or a more fun time, or just a different time than you. So don't let people decide what you're doing. You know, you got to figure that out for yourself. How you want to play a game. If you want to play it the right way, then play it the right way. Cool. If you want to play it to have fun, play it to have fun. If you want to play and you want to make it hard on yourself, you know, obviously, you know, it's a limitless to what you can and can't do. There is no right or wrong answer. But if it's getting done, you know, what's it matter to you? Oh boy. Hey boys. Take a nap. Think this armor's worse than what I have. Yeah. It's good against magic fire landing and holy. Good immunity, focus, and vitality. But it's not strong against um anything actually worth my time. I think it's not strong against actual like physical attacks. It's like, well, what's the point? Dog. I heard us all. He is a good dog. He's old. I've had him for a long time. He's an old puppy. It's actually been the past couple of years. He's really started to show his age. Ah, crap. Stop with the fire. You blow his horn for anyways. No one came. Well, when it came, it would have been, yeah, and they're wandering away. They're like, yeah, we heard it, but we didn't really care. Yeah, nice bit of overkill there. I wonder what they're looking for while they're digging here. That's what I want to know. I don't know what they're trying to find. But yeah, let me know in the comments which game you played that you were told you're doing it wrong, or let me know things that you found in games that you think are common knowledge and no one else, you don't want to knows it. Let me know in the comments below. So I know I found things, and I just, like I said, I assumed they were common knowledge, and they weren't. You may be the first to discover a thing, and I even know it. Plus, I'm recording things that, like, at least have that ability to record everything. Herc. So at least everything, fudge. Everything's documented at least. No matter what happens, I have proof of it. Yeah, I think we're probably about done. I'll get my runes back. Go ahead and level up and get the heck out of here. Yeah, I've been enjoying playing this game. It's been fun playing it again. Starting a new character. Yeah, obviously, with the knowledge I have now, it's a lot more interesting. Not able to, like, just do things better than before. Really, dude? Yep. Wrong thing. Really? Sheesh. Hey, he saw that come from a mile away. He's like, I'm gonna put my spear out. Yeah, and another thing I'm gonna miss by having a second monitor. I don't actually know if I'm recording or not. So I said before in the last video I recorded, the one that got messed up, I used the Elgato Stream Deck. So I can keep an eye on everything a little bit. Not as much as I used to, obviously, but still. And to have it set up on the Stream Deck, there's a little bit of a look at it. So have it set up to different image so I know if I'm recording. I can open OBS at a fingertip. Let's see if there's like a timer thing for when you're recording to know how long you've been recording. I think there's a clock. Pretty sure that I would be of assistance right now because again, without the second monitor, I have no way to know what time it is without looking behind me constantly, which doesn't look right. Guess how my clock is it's over my shoulder. Well, that my security system, everything's behind me. So now probably the next thing to do is to look for a clock for this, so I can at least can keep an eye on the time. Let's kill this guy real quick over here. Yep, he's dead. Alright. Let's go ahead and level up real quick. Go ahead and save it and get the heck out of here. I go back and bet soup for a little bit. Was it Darns? I know I'm not there yet, but I think I'm close. No more strength then. I can use that, but I'm not. That need more strength, that need more dexterity, so I guess we'll work on strength next, I guess. So is my strength at? It's at 19. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, we're gonna continue on this path and try and be a YouTuber. I know it's harder now with a lot of things in place, and it's challenging and unfortunately, I probably should have stayed being a streamer, but life events can't help that. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.